to Child's Play, Bill Cullen.
Hello, thank you. Thank you very kindly. That's enough for anybody. Thank you. Hello there. Thank you. And welcome to Child's Play, a game where children interpret the words that grown-ups try to guess. Well, speaking of grown-ups, we have two lovely ladies over there. Let's say hello first to our champion. She is on your left. This is her second day. So far, she's won $1,000, and she's going to try for more. Ladies and gentlemen, Lynn Russo. Welcome back, Lynn.
Thank you.
Everything going all right?
Perfect so far.
Okay, Lynn, we wish you the very best of luck. We wish also the very best of luck to your opponent, a lady with the very unlikely first name of Andy, but let us make her welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, Andy Dufresne.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you.
You're welcome. That's a nice name. Andy.
Thank you.
Cute name for her. Tell us a little bit about you, Andy.
Well, I'm married to a great guy, and I work for him. He's an attorney, and I'm his law clerk. And we don't have any children yet, but we have great pets, including a ferret.
A ferret?
Uh-huh.
Oh, they really bite, they grab on when they do.
Well, sure can.
They sure can. Oh, your name is Andy. May I ask what your husband's name is?
Nick.
Isn't that awful? I was hoping it'd be something like Helen. You know, you'll be Andy, and he'd be Helen, and let him figure that one out. Anyway, we welcome you, Andy. Lynn, you know how it all works, and Andy will explain to you as we go along. Now, we're going to start the guessing with you, Lynn, so you watch carefully. We're not going to show the word to the people at home now. We're going to give them an opportunity to play the game along with us, as we've been doing lately. Here to describe the first word is a 7-year-old. She's one of our regulars and very cute. Her name is Amy Fitzpatrick. Okay, Amy.
Well, it's another word for fact. And they can't run as fast as others. And they usually can't sit as small as chairs as others. They need big ones. Or else half of them would be off the chair and half of them would be on the chair. And it comes from your stomach when you eat too much. Well, if you were born that way, I'm sure that you would be it. And, we have a boy in our class that is it.
What do you call him?
We call him Andrew.
Interviewer asked what they called him, and they found it. Well, now, you're first, Lynn. Based on what you heard and what you didn't hear, what do you think the word is?
If a person is fat, then they're obese.
No, obese is a good word. Not what we were looking for. A break for you, Andy. Remember what you've heard and listen to an 8-year-old who really does a good job. She's become a very practical lady in her months on the show with us. Her name is Cassie Feldman. Cassie, anytime.
Well, it's fat. And my best friends are all this. Fat like this. And I'm so skinny. And I mean, it's a real big experience when I see my friend Mariah going to school with her jeans so tight. Well, mine's full down.
That's skinny. Cassie, you're for me. What do you think? Now, you've had two descriptions. Andy, what do you think the word is we're looking for?
Well, if it's like fat, it might be thick.
No, we've had two wrong guesses, and we have one last chance, and that's for you, Lynn. 8-and-a-half-year-old Keisha Dumas. Same word, please, Keisha.
This word means, like, you're not really fat. You're just kind of plump. You aren't like a blimp. You're not really round. You're just kind of... kind of a little layer of fat around you. A famous celebrity, his first name is this word, Checkers.
Now, there. I think that might have done it. What do you think, Lynn? Did that indeed do it?
It did. A man I met, Chubby.
Chubby is the right answer. You have a point. Okay. Chubby's the word. Now you know how it works, Andy. It's 1-0. Lynn's ahead. We play Child's Play until time is up. Whoever is ahead at that point wins $500 and a chance at $5,000. We'll be back. More Child's Play right after you, I hope. Watch this.
Chick realizes women come in all shapes and sizes. That's why jeans by
Chick.
are proportioned to fit from leg to waist, hip to hip. Whether you're a sweet petite, long and lean, or in between,
Don't you know?
Chick's got your jeans.
Chick jeans.
In 27 sizes, because Chick realizes that jeans should come in all shapes and sizes. Get a free Chick Jack with purchase.
When was the last time you had a good square meal?
Oh, I had a chili dog last night. Does a burger count?
Nope. I mean a good square meal. A real meat and potatoes dinner with nourishing vegetables, even dessert.
How about
A Swanson frozen dinner. 4 wholesome foods just for you. And nothing makes you feel as good as a good square meal. Swanson's cooking
a good square meal?
just for you.
Okay. 1-0. We'll pick it up right where we left off. We're going to start with you this time, Andy,
Okay.
so you're going to get the first shot. Once again, we will not show you the word. We'll let the people at home play along and here in the audience, too, if they want. Listen to the description of this. This is a new word now. 6-year-old Mimi Amare. Mimi, dear.
Can I say get married? It's like when you're getting married. And the man says, do you take this woman for your awful wedded wife? And then you say, I do. And the man says, do you take this man for your awful wedded husband? and then you say, I do. Well, I don't quite remember the second part.
Well, you did awfully well as far as it went, Mimi. Admittedly, that's not the kind of clue that we expect to lay it right in there. But from what you heard, Andy, what do you think we're looking for?
I think it might be marriage.
No, it's very good, but it's not quite it. Now we're working on the same word, Lynn. You're going to listen this time to an 8-year-old. Her name is Candace Feinberg. Same word, please, Candace.
You can't do it like that. Just can't do it like that. You just can't go, hey, we're getting married and then we're going to hold the wedding. Okay? And you just can't do it like that. So why you need to do this is because you really should find out if you like that person first.
All right, that was Candace's addition to Mimi's description. What do you think, Lynn?
Would be a ceremony?
No, it is not ceremony. That's a bit of a break for you, Andy, because now it gets back and you get another shot. Now, you have 2 pieces of information. Maybe this will do it for you. 8-year-old April Armstrong, the same word the other 2 were describing. April?
They're going to get married, and, like, the person you want to marry, you couldn't marry him right away. Everyone, because, you can't get married right away because you have to make arrangements, and lots of people have to know about it. You have to make invitations, order a cake and everything. You would have to do this certain thing, in order so you can't marry anybody else and this other person can't marry anybody else. And, like, they give you a ring when this happens. You may have fights about who you want to invite, where you want to have the party, what kind of cake you want to have, what minister you want to have. You may have a ton of fights over all these things.
Okay, April. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, now, Andy, you should be in a pretty good spot. What do you think the word is?
I think if you can't get married right away, you're making arrangements, you're engaged.
Engaged is it, and you have yourself a point. We got tie game now. Can you just imagine someone say, why did you call off the marriage? And say, we couldn't agree on what kind of cake we're going to have. Lynn, it's all tied up, and we're going to begin with you. And this time we're going to show the word for the folks who might like to know what we're working on here. There it is for the people at home and in the studio, but not for our 2 players. It's going to be described by a 6-year-old from Nashville, Tennessee. Our cameras were down there and our crew not too long ago, and they interviewed Shauna Beeler. Shauna.
Well, like, if you have a new dress and it really shines up, and you just get all over yourself and laugh and get tickle, and you say, honey, do you like this new dress I bought? Don't it just shine all over the place? It just shines all over the place. And you might put it on, and you might go out with your husband or so and have a date with him, or maybe you have a boyfriend and you have a date with him. And he really likes your dress, and he says, oh, you look beautiful tonight. Well, so do you. And he might just take you out somewhere fancy to a movie or so place.
Thank you, Shauna Beeler. They're cute in Nashville. Based on Shauna Beeler's description, what word do you think we're looking for, Lynn?
I think it might be admire.
Admire is a perfectly good word, but not the one we're looking for, Andy. Keep what you heard in mind and add to it. Another Tennessee youngster, 5-year-old Jody Crunk. Jody, the same word, please.
It's real shiny, and it has this kind of shiny stuff. And it's something that is real pretty. They can be pretty stuff, and you can wear it sometimes. And it's like jewelry. You can wear it, and it has pretty things all around it. And it's a necklace with something all over it, and it's real shiny.
Thank you, Jody Crunk, from Tennessee. She's cute.
Adorable.
All right, Andy, what do you think?
I think something that's real shiny and you might be able to wear as a necklace sparkles.
Sparkle is the right answer. Sparkle is it. Well done. Now, every once in a while, before we go to the next word, because we have something that we think is a particular gem that we like to show you, we do it just this way. Now, sparkle is the word. We all know that. Now, we want you to watch another description of that same word. And this is one of our favorite guys. He has a way with any word we ever give him and a way with life in general that I just think is fantastic. He's 6 years old. He's right here in L.A. His name is Ronald Wilkinson II. And here is Ronald describing sparkle. Ronald?
Our kitchen doesn't. Nothing in our house does. But our eyes might, but nothing in our house does. Not even our eyes. Nothing. Where the floor might if my mother cleans it. It might, but sometimes she does clean. I don't know anything about maybe a star.
All right, thank you, Ronald Wilkinson, for sparkle. What a marvelous youngster. What a marvelous youngster he is. It's 2 for Andy, 1 for Lynn, and we'll be back to pick it up in a moment. But right now, we got a word for you.